Hello everybody, it looks like I have to do another video. I finished my video, I do my QR code for my employer, and I'm unionized, and it's a Crown corporation here in the GTA, Greater Toronto Area. I'm going to leave it at that. There was talk on Friday, a use of a document in 2020 before vaccine rollout. Today, Oxford, my friends in Oxford, the greatest minds in medical journal, publish their study on Omicron and the requirement that you must have a third booster shot. This is no secret, everybody. No secret, Canadians. You will go through Pfizer and you will find, as I've saved it, because I don't trust anybody, I saved the video and the manufacturer's publication from the very, very start under Operation Warp Speed when Donald Trump was still president, as he rolled out the vaccines. Pfizer told everybody, you will need an annual or semi-annual booster, like many other viruses we have. Many. There is not natural immunity. There is for a short time, just like the vaccine. You get immunity for 4 months. That's it. 4 to 6 months. So you do the 2 shots, it gives you a window there. Boom, 6-month period, you need another one. That's it. That's all. They told you this, the manufacturer, in their clinical trials. The only way to get approved. Your government knew this, they chose not to. Now, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, I don't like you. We have only 14% of policies in common. That's not good. And you're a Prime Minister of Canada, but there is something you need to know today. One of your Crown corporations in Canada, meaning I now have to go to Ontario's Attorney General, I have to go to Ontario's Lieutenant Governor to challenge what they're trying to pull here. They're doing it through a union company. It's absolutely supported by NDP. Clear NDP propaganda, using Liberal-approved measures when there was no COVID vaccine. They've updated their questionnaire to now target vaccinated people. This is wrong. I have all the clinical publications. I have the law of Ontario. Everybody's law is nearly the same with some variations. I am in the province of Ontario. I travel frequently to visit my family in Alberta. Those 2 provinces, I keep up with the law because I don't want to be unemployed. I don't want to be restricted. I don't want to go through any more bullshit. I am actually fighting the real freedom and the lockdowns and the masks and all restrictions. To do that, as I've always stated, you need a strong vaccine program. It's logged, you'll find it. I wrote it up. Operation Warp Speed, way back. Donald Trump, end of 2020. Right there. Nobody cared because there were no vaccines. Now everybody hates the vaccines. Well, a small minority do. But now we have the socialist side trying to justify restricting vaccinated because they want to protect the unvaccinated. You can kiss my fucking ass. If you don't have a medical exemption, you don't report that to your employer and take your safeguards, and then those working around you take safeguards, tough shit. It's like a handicap sticker. Really, that's what we're talking about here. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is shutting down the entire country while a majority of the country vaccinates follows all the rules, and still you say, oh, it's not enough because not everybody is. That's not my problem. It's not the problem of those who vaccinated. That is absolutely the problem of those who choose not to be. And those who can't be, protect yourself, disclose to your employer, and people know. It's like a deaf person or a person in a wheelchair. You put up ramps. You provide systems of visual representations to get that person through your establishment. Great. No different than those who need to be protected because they can't get immunized because they're compromised. No problem. But everybody else who chooses to ignore the health risks, not only should you have to pay for it, but you accept all liabilities at no expense to anybody else. Sorry, that was your choice. And socialists are going to exploit this. I just caught my crown corporate organization with a union trying to pull this shit. And I am going to the Attorney General and the Lieutenant Governor. And the Ontario government is going to back me up because nobody's going to mess with the vaccine program. Nobody. Not socialists, not anybody. And if you try that and you try to restrict my rights and others' rights for the rights of radical groups so you can keep lockdowns going, destroy small businesses in the hopes of turning all businesses under government like communism, I think not. I will fight globalism. You're not going to use your anti-vaxxers to win. And now anti-vaxxers, are you happy? NDP's using you now. Socialists are using you. They're not for freedom, they're for communism. That's the truth. And union people, wake up. I'm going to make an example. I'm going to make an example out of the Crown Corporate I work for, and I'm going to hammer that union company. Sorry, that's the truth. I have the law in Ontario. I also have the greatest legal minds in Ottawa. All of them. You have nobody to go to because I have better people right here in Canada. And they're going to support me, just as Oxford just published today for me. Was it all of it? No, but a good portion of it. Get your boosters. You get your boosters when your 6-month duration's up. Until then, you're protected under 2 doses. And you don't have to be restricted by employers. And employers are unions. Socialists who try to do that to you, they're barking up against the law. They're breaking the law. And I have the law entirety. I know the system inside and out, and I will put that down. I'm going to make an example. If anyone thinks they're going to run to union reps and have me laid off, go ahead, but you're going to get punished for that. I wouldn't want to be that asshole. I wouldn't even get involved. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to get it done in less than a week. It puts a strain on all the other work I got to do this week, but that's the way life